You are now entering Crazy Joe's Galaxy. Enjoy the wild ride. You are now entering the galaxy.
This is going to be awesome, amazing, just an intense war at UFC 205, UFC in New York, UFC Madison Square Garden, when the lightweight championship is on the line against the featherweight champion. Eddie Alvarez puts the crown on, puts the championship on the line against the notorious Conor McGregor. Can Conor McGregor do it? Can Conor McGregor become a two-weight champion or not? Will Eddie Alvarez smash his dreams of that happening, or will triumphantly Conor McGregor become victorious and beat two champions in two championship fights? Not in a row, but you know what I mean, in two different weight classes. Will he be the featherweight champion and the lightweight champion walking out of UFC 205 in Madison Square Garden in New York, or not? Time will tell when I get to the prediction here in a moment. But if you enjoy the video, hit the like button. If you like my prediction, hit the like button. Leave me a comment down below what your thoughts and opinions about my prediction, about the new layout format of the video, doing a prediction first and then talking about stats and whatnot. If you're new to the channel, it'd be amazing to hit that subscribe button. This is going to be an awesome war at UFC 205 in New York. I am super psyched, stoked, and excited for it. I love combat sports. I love MMA. It is huge. It's awesome. This is going to be a gigantic fight. I cannot wait. I wish it was going to happen in the next 5 minutes, but it's not. We have to wait like 2 weeks almost, or something like that. Yeah, so less than 2 weeks away actually right now. I'm going to get to the prediction now. I am going to go with a new champion, the notorious Conor McGregor, winning it by TKO victory in the second round. Most likely it'll be a TKO. Maybe he'll knock him out straight cold, but I don't see him knocking Eddie Alvarez out like he did to Jose Aldo. I think he'll pick up a TKO victory over Eddie Alvarez in the second round. The first round, they're both going to be slugging it out, hitting each other hard. Eddie might be able to take Conor down, but I think he's not going to be able to. I think it's going to stay on the ground, stay on the feet. They're both going to be slugging it out, trying to knock each other out, feeling the range, finding the distance. And then the second round, within 3 minutes of the second round, Conor McGregor will knock out Eddie Alvarez with a TKO victory, becoming a two-weight class champion, featherweight and lightweight champion of the world in the UFC and combat sports. It is going to be a thing of beauty. So that is my prediction for that. Now let's get into some stats. Eddie Alvarez has got 28 wins and 4 losses in his career. 15 KO TKOs, it says here. 7 by way of submission, 6 decision victories. He's been KO TKO'd once, 2 submission losses, and 1 decision loss, for a total of 4 losses. He had a TKO loss in the second round back in 2007 against Nick Thompson, the GOAT, and then he went on a 5-fight winning streak. He lost to Shinya Aoki by heel hook in 2008 in that fight. Then he went on a tear, and I believe that was 7 or 8 fights there in a row, and then he lost to Michael Chandler at Bellator 58 by a rear naked choke. He beat Shinya Aoki by TKO in the rematch. He beat Patrice Pitbull by KO in brutal fashion. In a rematch, he beat Michael Chandler by split decision, and then he goes to the UFC, loses to Donald Cerrone by unanimous decision. He comes back and he beats Gilbert Melendez and Anthony Pettis, both of them by split decision, and then he goes against the then champion Rafael dos Anjos and beats him by TKO in epic fashion. That was awesome at UFC Fight Night 90. I was loving that one. That was awesome. I predicted him to beat Dos Anjos. You can check out my predictions from the past and see what ones I got right and what ones I got wrong. Now, Conor McGregor, he just had a brutal war with Nate Diaz, back-to-back fights. But before that, he was on a hell of a win streak. His last loss before that was 2010 to Joe Duffy by an arm triangle choke. And then he went on this huge tear, beating everybody. In the UFC, he came in, beat Marcus Brimage by TKO, Max Holloway by unanimous decision, Diego Branda by TKO, Dustin Poirier by TKO, Sylvie Dennis Seabuyer by TKO, Chad Mendes by TKO, Jose Aldo in one of the most epic knockouts ever in the history of combat sports and MMA with a 13-second KO. Then he goes against Nate Diaz when he was supposed to go against Rafael Dos Anjos. Dos Anjos pulled out due to an injury, and then he loses to Nate Diaz, which I predicted that one. I'm not sure if I have that prediction here or not. He beat him by a rear naked chokehold. I think I might have that up here. Nate beat him by a rear naked chokehold. Then Conor McGregor in a rematch beat him by majority decision at UFC 202, and now at 205 he's fighting for the lightweight championship. And I believe Conor McGregor is going to win this one. Conor McGregor's 20-0. Right, 20 and 3, not 20-0, 20-3, 20-0 in the KO, TKO, and decision column. He's never been KO'd or knocked out. He's never TKO lost or lost by decision. He's been submitted 3 times in his career. He's got 17 KO, TKO victories, 1 submission victory, and 2 decision victories. The notorious Conor McGregor will win the lightweight championship at UFC 205 in an epic TKO knockout fashion. I believe most likely to be a TKO up against the cage or on the ground. Most likely it'll be up against the cage. Alvarez will have his back against the cage, trying to cover up, trying to swing away, and Conor will be hitting him, and the referee will have to stop it. Let me know down in the comment section if you agree with me or not. If you do agree with me, hit that like button. It'll let me know if you're going for Conor McGregor or you're going for Eddie Alvarez down in the comment section down below. And if you're going for Eddie Alvarez, how do you think he's going to win? KO, TKO, submission, decision? I'd like to know your thoughts and opinions on it. And if you haven't yet, and you're new to the channel, be amazing. Hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.